Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy again, Sari Ibra. I welcome you back again once. Today I want to talk about Ashaiman. For those of you that don't know where is Ashaiman, Ashaiman is a suburb in Ghana, Accra to be specific. It's a small community and all of that, but Ashama do have this stigma attached to that particular community for quite some time now. People in Ghana seems to attach some stigma to that particular society that it is a society that is being dominated by gangs and criminals and what have you. Suddenly enough, in the course of last week, I think it was Friday, one young military soldier was killed in Ashaiman. And then, the backup of the story is just hearsay. After he was being murdered, there's been a lot of people with their version of what happened, what was wrong, what was the motive behind, and all of that. But yesterday morning, in the early hours of yesterday, 4 a.m., Ashama people woke up in shock. It was so bizarre, it was so appalling. They woke up, their community have been filled with military guys. There's military all over Ashama. The entire community of Ashama have been trooped with military. They were beating people left, right, center. They were brutalizing people. It was more like a movie scene. In one interview, one guy said he woke up, he was going to work. The policemen the military guys just stopped him, asked him to roll on the floor. They were just brutalizing people left, right, center, and all of that. But it's not the way to go about it, Ghana military service. I'm sorry to say, because you need to understand that this innocent civilian you are terrorizing, because for me, from what I said, I feel like it's an act of terrorism because the fact that one military person has been murdered, which is uncalled for, which is not right. I think there are security agencies in place for anything of that sort to be handled. There should be proper measures and proper means of handling situation as such, instead of taking the laws into your own hands to work in a society that have children, that have old women, that have old men, that have husband, wife, uncle, what have you, to just brutalize people. And since yesterday, there's been a whole lot of discussion about this thing on TikTok, on Twitter, on Facebook. Everybody have his version of it, and everybody is entitled to their opinion as Ghanaians. And just as the way I have my opinion to share about this issue also as a Ghanaian. But I think on the part of the military people, yeah, some of the military personnel are of the view that, this thing have been going on for some time now. They've become more like a target. They are losing their credibility, the respect that they demand from the people because they are serving the people and all of that. Completely, we agree with this assertion from the military. But I believe the military should ask themselves this question: why is it so? You understand? Because there is no action without reaction. That's what they say. And you need to know that something will lead to something before you get to wherever we are today. Because I can remember growing up as a little boy in Ghana, the military are people you don't joke with. The military are people you shouldn't play around with these people. But it has gotten to a point where the system itself is very porous, everybody feel like he can apply for the military. If you have influence, if you've got money, you can easily apply for the military service, and then trust me, you'll be enrolled in the military with ease. And these are some of the things that has led to where we are today. And also, there is also a bit of mistrust in the entire system. Because, I mean, if the civilian have trust in the system, I don't think any civilian would want to attack a service personnel, no. But there's this mistrust in the system that has gotten us where we are today. Because there is lack of proper measures to be taken in place. There is lack of proper outcome of investigation. Nothing is done. So whenever something happened to a civilian in Ghana, he find it appropriate for him to kind of take the laws in his own hands to decide what he want to do. Once again, I have to say this: I'm not justifying or endorsing what happened in Ashaiman. No, I'm not gonna do that because I'm strongly against violence. Anybody who knows me know me to be like a very calm and a peaceful person. I strongly stand against violence. But today, I mean, there have been press release by the military service. There have been press release by the Ghana Armed Forces. There have been series of press releases and all of that. I mean, let's try and delve into a bit of a press release that was being released by the Ghana military forces. Our military conduct swoop at Ashaiman targeted at killers of young soldier. It said personnel of the Ghana Armed Forces on Tuesday, 7 March 2023, conducted a swoop in Ashaiman and its environs in a manhunt for some criminals who are suspected to have stabbed and killed a young soldier, Trooper Imoro Sharif, in the early hours of Saturday, 4th March 2023, in Ashaiman, Taifa. Trooper Sharif, who was stationed in Sunyani, was in Accra on a course and had sought permission to visit his parents at Ashaiman, where he grew up, but found in a pool of blood in the early hours of Saturday near the Amania Hotel in Ashaiman. Ghana Armed Forces wish to state categorically that the military operation, which was sanctioned by the military high command, was not to avenge the killing of the soldiers, but rather to fish out perpetrators of the heinous crime. Following the operation at Ashaiman, Taifa, and Tulaku, the military personnel picked up about 184 suspects aged between 21 and 47 years old, and have since handed them over to the military police, who will subsequently hand them over to the Ghana Police Service for screening and further action. During the course of the swoop, the personnel seized 29 slabs and 57 mini slabs of suspected Indian herbs and amnesia, respectively, amongst other forms of narcotics. The Ghana Armed Forces also wish to place on record that that swoop was not targeted at innocent civilians, but was an intelligence-led operation conducted as suspected hideout of criminals and crime-prone areas in the general area. Okay. GAF, however, acknowledged that regrettably some innocent person might have caught up in the operation, and consequently suffered some distress due to the location they found themselves at that time. GAF accordingly wished to urge the general public to provide useful information, support their security agents in the weeding out criminals and miscreants from communities, and to desist from shielding and conniving with suspects in order to curb criminal activities in the country. That is a statement by Ghana Armed Forces. But you know, there's a whole lot of wrongs in this particular statement. Because I mean, when you listen to the last paragraph, actually, it states that innocent civilians did find themselves in the said area where the suspects were hideouts. But you need to understand, in every residence, whether there are criminals or not, there definitely will be innocent civilian in that particular area. It's not like they're just walking about their daily activities. No, that is where they reside. That is where they sleep. Because in the videos, apparently people doors were being knocked, people household were being broken, forced entry into people's household, and there was beatings left, right, center. So what you know, it's always like this and it's always been like this since I was a kid in Ghana. When there's issue with regarding police, politics, whatever issue, a general public issue, they always release statement. And once that statement comes, they think everything is safe or everything is completely done. No further action will be heard about that particular issue any longer. And these are the causes why we are where we are today. Because once a statement is being released, just like this particular statement, once a statement is being released, that is it. I mean, that's all. Case die. Nobody will be held accountable for anything. And in that statement, it did mention of innocent civilian suffered the consequence. So the big question Ghanaians are asking the Ghana Armed Forces is, what then will happen to this innocent civilian? Is this particular statement going to heal their wounds? Is this particular statement going to heal their trauma caused to them? Is this particular statement going to put food on their table? These are some big questions that somebody needs to be asked. But I believe in Ghana, nothing of such will ever happen. Ever. It wouldn't happen. And I mean, to us civilians also, we need to be careful that, I mean, this police service and the military service, they are there to save us. Irrespective of the mistrust and the rift between the police service and the civilian, irrespective of that, there should be trust. Because we always want to have a peaceful Ghana. We always. Because our families, our loved ones, our uncles are living in Ghana. Nobody around the globe would like to get up and see Ghana turn into some war zone. No, nobody does that. But to the leaders of Ghana also, you need to stop playing these political games. Trust me, this morning, they've involved people are trying to gain political points out of this. In the mercy of innocent souls that were being whipped by the Ghana Armed Forces yesterday in Ashaiman, people are actually trying to gain political points from this. So it's still taking us back to the same old Ghana that we all knew before. Are we trying to turn Ghana into Nigeria? Are we trying to turn Ghana into all the other war zones in Africa? That is not the Ghana we want. That is not the Ghana we grew up to like. That is not the Ghana that's been like the center of attraction in every December. That is not the Ghana. So, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, that is the update from Ashaiman, and your boy Sari Ibra decided to share his opinion and break the news to you. I hope peace prevail in Ashaiman. I hope those perpetrated that committed this heinous crime will be caught and brought to book. I hope we do have a peaceful nation. I hope we do have a peaceful Ghana, because that's what we all want to have. Share your opinion, like this video, share your opinion in the comment section, and do make sure to subscribe to this particular channel also. I will keep you up to date and up to speed to whatever happened with regards to this case. It's your boy again, Sari Ibrahim.